Alright guys, what I'm doing now, I've got to get these fittings and the back of these valve covers for crankcase ventilation. And if when you buy these valve covers, this is an empty valve cover, and it comes with, these are your stock fittings that they'll send you, but they don't cast these with a real true surface where that's going to seal real good, and it's a lot of work to try to get these in there. What I'm going to use is this. It's a 1/4 inch MPT fitting on this end with a 1/2 inch barbed fitting here. I'm going to start with a 5/32 bit and work my way up to a 7/16, and then we'll tap the valve cover and get this taken care of. Now we'll go with a 1/4 inch bit. Okay, we got that drilled out, guys. It's time to tap it. Alright guys, I got my tap started here. It's really important in my mind that you vent these engines. There's going to be a whole lot more crankcase pressure with say your 1835s and your 1915s, your bigger motors and on up, than what your stock ventilation setup will take care of. Alright guys, I cleaned it off there a little bit. Got the oil off of it. Got my Teflon tape on my fitting. Go ahead and this is going to work really well. It's a whole lot quicker than trying to do it the other way. Okay fellas, now that we got the valve cover job done, we're going to get our rocker assembly put on. I'm going to take and put just a little bit white lube . Just a little bit here, and I'm going to dab the ends of my valve stems just to give it a little bit to make sure it's lubricated. Dab a little bit, and these where the ends of my push rod tubes go. Keep this guy lubed up until we get oil pressure. Okay, you're going to have a little different type of a nut to hold this rocker assembly on with that valve cover. They provide these in the kit. We'll get these on here and get them tightened down. Alright guys, I want to show you something. I don't know if you're aware of it or not, but if you look at the back of your crank pulley, you'll see grooves. That's what creates your positive crankcase ventilation in a air-cooled Volkswagen engine. You'll see that on all of them. I'll try to get this pulley on here. We can get our valves adjusted after that. Alright guys, we got the pulley on there. I'm going to go ahead and torque it down 33 foot-pounds. Give me something in here to hold it just long enough to, there we go. Alright guys, I got that on the top dead center number 1 cylinder. What I'm going to do now is get these valves adjusted. You need to pay attention to whatever your manufacturer recommends. This is an Engel 110 cam that we're using here, so it recommended 4,000s. So go along with whatever your paperwork that you got with your cam. Just follow it, you'll be fine. Just run that down till it has a little drag on it. Check that out there. I'm going to do the next one, and so on and so on. Okay, what you want to do now, you just rotate it 180 degrees, then do 4, 3, and 2. Just follow the firing order, rotating this 180 degrees at a time. And then you'll have your valves adjusted, and then we'll put, after we get our valves adjusted, we can put our valve covers on. Alright guys, let's get these valve cover gaskets on. I'm just going to put just a thin, real thin bead of this Permatex on this edge. Don't need much. The way this gasket works on this valve cover, it actually has a slot that this slips into. This right over the edge. We will be good to go. You don't need to, my buddy Mo told me a long time ago, and it proved out to be right. You don't have to kill these things with torque whenever you put these on here. Just going to put this little gasket here on, bolt in it, then we'll just snug it down. I'm just choking up on that ratchet when I do that, so I don't over torque them. I'm just going to wipe this excess off here.